Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1457 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is: the hack is to give without attachment to the returns. The hack is to give without attachments to the returns. And what do I mean by this? A few days back, I was talking about giving, I was talking about being a giver, and somebody said, that sometimes you always give, and then you have nothing that comes back in return, and it can be a little frustrating. So I'm just paraphrasing. So what I said was the hack is to give without attachment to the returns. What happens is when you don't attach yourself to the returns, you receive, right? It's a default setting, what you give, and when you give you also receive. Now the question here is it always going to be from the same person that you gave to? Right? You could be giving somebody a lot of love, you could be giving them a lot of trust, you could be giving them a lot of hope, you could be giving them a lot of care and trust again comes up for me. So you could be giving them a lot of that. However, you might not be getting that in return. Attention, you might be doing so much for that person, and you might not be getting it back in return from there. Now that's because, and you're not getting it back from there, so you begin to get a little frustrated and irritated. Now the thing that I'm inviting you to do is to not attach yourself with the returns from the same person. And when you don't attach yourself with the returns from the same person, you open up possibilities to receive from anywhere and everywhere, because anyway it is coming your way. And the reason you miss out or you feel like you're drained is because you are so focused in only in one direction that you miss out on receiving when somebody else is giving to you. It's like one of those old games that we used to play on TV, and on that little screen, where the spaceships are falling from all over, and you have to shoot at the spaceships. It's just that when you're standing in one position in that on that platform, what happens is the spaceships come down from the other side, and then they kind of break down your foundation. That's your foundation of trust there. If you're going to stand only in one place and protect it, or only in one place and expect to receive only from one side, what's going to happen is the other space, the other place, the other people in your world are going to give to you. However, you're not going to be available to receive, so you're going to lose out. Therefore, what you need to do, and what the hack is, to give without attachment to the returns. When you don't attach yourself to the returns, you are then able to keep yourself available and open to receive from wherever abundance comes. And isn't that beautiful? Because as you give, you receive. Right? That was the quote. I'm gonna put it up on the link so that you can watch it later. So as you give, you also receive. What you give, you also receive. So make sure you're giving out good stuff. Make sure you're giving out good vibes. Make sure you're being good and receive goodness, right? So think about this. What is it that you are doing? What is it that's draining you? Is it the fact that you're constantly giving? Or is it the fact that you haven't kept yourself open to receive? Is that's that leaky faucet, that's that leak in the bucket where you are expecting from somebody else, and that expectation is causing the leak in the bucket. Plug that in. Plug that in with gratitude. Plug that in with the gratitude that you are able to give. Be in that space of gratitude that you are able to give, and then be open to receive from wherever the universe brings it to you, right? So, I mean, some people ask me, why do you show up day after day? What are you getting out of this? A sense of satisfaction. I had been considering to kind of put an end to this on May 1st, because that marks 4 years of daily conversations. I thought that would be a neat place to, put a pause to it. And being Ramadan, I haven't been able to be on time, or really, I'm literally cramping it up towards the fag end of the day. But I am considering to not put an end to it again. I'm taking it forward therefrom, because it just brings me a sense of purpose to my day. And I feel so great to be having these conversations with you, and I hope you enjoy them too. So, thank you for joining me today. If this conversation has been of value to you, please use the power of I am and say, I am abundant. Let's not attach ourselves to anything. Let's not attach ourselves to the returns, and let's be abundant. I am abundant. In comments, if this has been of value to you, tag a friend who needs to receive this message. And if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe to the channel, because here's where I post daily videos on the little things that make life big. If you're struggling with letting go, if you're struggling with abundance, if you're struggling with how this is going to happen, connect with me, write to me on smilestrategist@gmail.com, and let me help you as a coach. Smilestrategist@gmail.com. That's the email in comments. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so much. I am abundant in comments if this has been of value to you.